If you guys are familiar with hip hop culture, then you guys know what happened last year and earlier this year. Super Bowl was performed by Kendrick Lamar, and events leading up to that were very tumultuous, full of gossip, full of lore, full of themes and memes and tropes that we will be talking about for the coming years. And I want to give my perspective. I've been trying to find the words to start this conversation, and I'm just beginning to stumble across some of there's angles, there's days where I'm a Kendrick stan, there's days where I'm a Drake stan, there's days where I don't mess with either one of them, there's days where I only listen to Cole out of those three, there's days where I'm old school. But then there's days where I appreciate what happened, and there's days where I'm hurt because of it. And by the way, I'm halfway between a content creator and a streamer. So when you hear those or pauses in this video, I know y'all don't even trip because y'all seen my content and you know I get right to the sauce. But getting back on topic, this is what I would do if I was Drake. I think we would all give the same advice. If Drake was our homie, if he was in a group chat, what are we texting him? Chill. You did enough. Take some time off, right? Don't crash out. It's all love. Because this is me personally seeing things. I don't know how younger demographics, or even older demographics, to be honest, are internalizing and divulging the way that Kendrick, which is also one of the greatest rappers of all time. I don't even think he's better. I still don't think he's better. I think they're equal than Drake. Because Kendrick hit below the belt, right? He made a false accusation that has yet to be proven. And I don't have to harp on it now because it's highly offensive. And I think you can tell by my energy, by my tone, what my reaction is to that. Because that's serious, right? Not only is it defamation, it's attacking, it's character assassination. But at the same time, I can't even say it's not well warranted. Because if we study Drake's, what he presents in his music and in his day-to-day life interactions on stuff like Instagram, we understand that he loves the image of being a womanizer. I hope I didn't reach too far on that. He has an album titled Certified Lover Boy. So if you make it your life mission to put up Wilt Chamberlain numbers and somebody makes you look bad, big homie, OG, I can't even defend you on that one because you played yourself. Because now you're not married, right? Now you put Adonis in a much better but still similar situation to what your father put you in. And I can say that because I was in a similar situation. I too grew up in a single parent household. And I think people would say my mom did a really good job. I still want to give credit to my dad because he did his part as well as he could. But I digress. Hopping back on Kendrick, because I know who am I to hold people accountable. They got more money than me. They got more motion than me. They might never see this video. This is just, as it's titled in this video, what I would do if I was Drake. I would chill, right? I would take some time off to relax, recover, think about where I went wrong. Can I tell you where he went wrong? I'm about to help y'all out. I'll be right back. Where he went wrong is right here. He forgot about something. He didn't have this. He had half of this. He didn't have the whole one. He just had the Old Testament. He forgot to read this, right? He forgot to open, or whatever his version of this was, because without even getting too deep into this today, all he had to do was look and see where it says that pride came before the fall. You feel me? So I know that hit kind of heavy, and y'all wasn't expecting all that when y'all clicked on this video. That's just, you feel me, where I was led. But with that being said, his pride led to his destruction, and I think that's a telltale lesson for all upcoming aspiring artists, including myself, to learn. Right? Kendrick made an example of Drake, and Drake did ask for it. Drop, right? Now, is this the end of Drake? No. Drake is not done. I think he still has a lot of music that, well, you've seen, if you know about Drake, you've seen that he did release a lot of unreleased footage, and he's going through some stuff, so I don't want to make false promises. And when I say he's not done, he's already done so much more than most people ever will. Excuse me, didn't mean the camera angle. Multi-Grammy Award winner, Kendrick, Pulitzer Prize winner, Drake, executive producer of one of my favorite shows, Top Boy, Kendrick, one of the most talented, not just artists, but actors. He's a, what's it called? Thespian, right? He's a true to the bone artiste, not just artist, but artiste with an eye, with the inflection. Everything he does is poetry in motion. And it hurts because he's bullying. Like, he's punching down. Like, he didn't even let Drake go bar for bar with him, right? It was just a street fight. They just dragged him out, and you feel me? Whatchamacallit? Crowbars and what's it called? What does Daredevil have? The Bobby stick and the brass knuckles. You feel me? They just slugged him, man. Everybody left. I knew it was some stuff when Rick Ross dissed Drake. I was like, how, Sway? What did Drake do to Rick, bro? Right? Like, you feel me? I don't want to be too crass or too, you feel me, over embellishing, but to make a joke, you feel me? The dark skinned brothers, they took a dub, you feel me? The light skins, they took a L. You know how they be talking about that colorism? But nah, seriously. Drake, I'm always gonna root for you. Kendrick, I'm always gonna root for you. Rick Ross, Future diss Drake. I was like, wow. That shocked me. I didn't know that they was beefing because I'm very far removed, right? I'm not in their day-to-day like that. But I wouldn't. They said it was possibly because of Drake having 21 Savage do those features instead of where Future normally would be. I'm like, how come you couldn't have Future and 21 and Drake? That's why I keep forgetting to tell people. I'm like, bro, me personally, I much rather would have preferred the Drake Kendrick collab album over this beef. I think we all would have. And now it's like that's not even a possibility. Same thing. Remember when excuse me, Drake made Glow with Kanye West, one of the greatest tracks I ever heard. That remade Earth, Wind, and Fire. Right? They said, watch out for me, I'm about to glow. That is a much listen. I digress. Future and 21 would have been a go unless 21 and Future was beefing. Drake and Kendrick would have been a go instead of Drake and Kendrick beefing. Drake, Cole, and Kendrick would have been a go. That's why I got so much respect for Cole. That's the ultimate winner of this battle. I think other videos have been made where people said Cole won, right? And when it comes to people taking sides and being fan club and this and bro, I'm not in California. I'm not in Toronto, right? I'm in the Midwest. Honestly, now that I think about it, all I gotta do is go up through Michigan and get through a lot faster. Then that'll take me a lot farther, right? You feel me? You ever heard something called the French Connect? No, I'm just kidding. I wish. I ain't never been no tough guy, right? Even when I thought I was tough, people proved me wrong fast. So I just want to get on here and give you my quick 2 cents on what I would do if I was Drake. I would just chill, relax, and think about my angle. You're not the protagonist no more. You're the OG now. You feel me? You ran, you conquered, you slayed, you're always gonna be him. Nobody can take that from you. You feel me? You're always gonna be my favorite rapper. You feel me? Aubrey Drake Graham. Cause you feel me? You know how we get down. I got stories about him. I got a story about him that y'all will never see coming for another video. I'm saving that one, yeah. But let's put it like this. I've been on about Drake. You feel me? Before Degrassi. So that one's coming later. Y'all stay tuned. This has been Advanced Stance. I'll see y'all in the next one.